Hey creator, it's your team NOVL, and we're giving you 30 days of bite-sized tutorials packed with insider insight so you can learn how to use Shopify to host your content, monetize, and engage your audience like a pro.
Today, we're going to create an audio blog post to host your podcast episode. So for all you podcasters, this one's for you. All right, let's get into it and go to Online Store, Blog Post, and then click Create a New Post. For the title, let's call it Create a Blog Post for Your Podcast Episode. At first glance, you might be thinking, there's no way for me to add audio. Where's the option? I'll let you in on a secret. You can embed audio using the Insert Video button. That said, it comes with limitations. You're stuck with embedded audio players from third parties like Spotify. You can't create your own custom audio player, and search engines don't know your post is actually a podcast episode. The last point is the most important. While podcast websites are essentially blogs behind the scenes, what distinguishes them from your ordinary blogs is information called metadata that says this audio is the most important piece of content on the page. So yes, you can add your Spotify iframe via the insert video method, but the downside, it won't have much value when it comes to SEO. And it's your website. Don't you want your own branded audio player? To make sure your podcast episode is recognized and prioritized by search, you can download a Schema app, or you can just use Zora. Zora comes with Z codes that allow you to automatically embed content while ensuring web and SEO standards. To use Z codes, you'll start with an open bracket followed by the word audio. You'll then add a space followed by the type of audio, such as MP3, to create a custom audio player. Or, if you want to embed a third-party audio player, you would use the name of the provider, for example, Spotify. Then include an equal sign and paste the link to the episode. For this, we're going to use an MP3 file hosted in your files. Did you know you can host up to 1-hour audio files in Shopify? Before we do, let's click Save, then go to Content, Files, and click the link button next to the sample audio to copy the file. We can now head back to our audio post by going to Online Store, Blog Post, and then clicking the post we created. Paste the link after the equal sign, and then close the bracket. From here, we can do more things like add a transcript or a description about the podcast episode. Since it's music, let's just add a description using the AI tool. Click the Sparkles button, and in What's This Blog About, let's put instrumental lo-fi music with chill vibes. Choose the tone, we'll use playful, and then check the output to make sure it sounds good. We're now ready to keep it. All right, let's make the post visible, save it, and click View. Here's what your podcast episode looks like on your website. So, why host your podcast on Shopify? You can take advantage of all the ways you can monetize and engage your audience, allowing you to run your podcast like a business. Not to mention, it's your website, not someone else's. You can still use third-party websites like Podbean, Buzzsprout, and Spotify to host your podcast, but treat them as a way to syndicate your podcast and not as the primary source.
Well, that's a wrap. We hope you learned some things, and if you got questions, drop them in the comments. Until tomorrow, be NOVL.